wrong. American intonation is not less important and sometimes more important than pronunciation. And this is why I figured it is time to talk about American intonation. So today I'm going to open the wonders of American intonation so you can start listening to English rather differently. When we talk about intonation, we are talking about three things. One is the melody, the music of the language. When I go up in pitch, when I go down, hadar, ta-ta. If I take away the words and I just play it, it's just like a song or a tune that I'm playing. Ta, ta-ta-da, ta-ta-da, ta-ta-da-ta. So when you're listening to English or when you're speaking English, you also want to consider the melody, the notes that you're using. We're also going to talk about stress. Stress is what words you choose to stress in a given sentence. What are you doing or what are you doing? What versus doing? While there are some patterns and a neutral way of saying things, there's also a lot of freedom. Of course, it depends on the context, the attitude, and many other things. But you first need to know the building blocks and the basis of what words are usually stressed and what words are not stressed for the most part. Now, lastly, we have rhythm. Rhythm is the real deal. It's the feel of the language. It's really owning it once you start using American rhythm. Now, you have to understand that English is a perfect balance between the long versus short, the high versus low, the stressed versus the effortless. And when you are able to balance between all these things in an effortless and clear way, this is when you become a strong speaker who is able to communicate their message in a clear and confident way. Now, today we're going to discuss all of these elements, but in the future I will release more in-depth videos about each and every subject with many examples and more explanation. Before we talk about these elements, I want to talk about the different types of words. So in English, actually in any language, the words in the language are divided into two main groups: content words and function words.
Here's the important stuff, okay? Content words and functional words. I want you to please pay attention here.
Content words are words that deliver the content. Nouns like sister, table, school. Verbs, go, run, swim, think. Adjectives, beautiful, red, clean. And adverbs, slowly, sometimes, beautifully, and fast. The other group is function words. These are all the small words that connect content words. They're essential to create a grammatically correct sentence, but when they stand alone, they don't signify anything. We don't know exactly what they mean. We are talking here about prepositions like on, in, at, verb be, am, is, are, articles, a, and, determiners like the, this, that. These are the words that non-native speakers struggle with when they're trying to construct a sentence, because is it have been, has been, had been? So when we speak, there's always a strong preference towards stressing content words. Content words are the important words. If you say had been versus have been, the message is still going to be clear. But if you say red instead of blue, that's something completely different. So content words are always more important, and that's how we treat them when we think about intonation. Because content words are the words that are stressed usually, whereas function words are unstressed. And not only that they're unstressed, they're reduced to a point that it's even not clear anymore. And I'll give you a few more examples in a second. Let's take, for example, the sentence, and I'm going to say it broken down a little bit. The glass is on the table. The glass is on the table. And now I'm going to talk about all three elements: melody, word stress, and rhythm. So first of all, stress. We need to decide what are the stressed words in the sentence. So let's first recognize what are the content words. The glass is on the table. We have glass and table, two nouns, and these are the words that I'm going to stress in this sentence. Not every content word is stressed the same, but for now, let's agree that these two words are the words that I choose to stress. This is where melody and rhythm comes into play. Stressed words are higher in pitch and longer. Higher in pitch, so they get a higher note, ta-da. The first note was higher in pitch, ta-da. And they're longer, okay? The glass is on the table. So notice that I raised the pitch for glass and table. The glass is on the table. Okay? So in terms of melody, when words are stressed, they're also higher in pitch. Now, one more thing I want to tell you about melody is that every syllable receives a different note in English. It is not the glass is on the table, ta 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 ta, the glass is on the table. It's not the glass is on the table. Not every word is going up and down. But I choose the stress words, and then these are the words that are going to be higher in pitch. And from there, I either go down or I go up. Every syllable takes me one step lower or higher. In this case, the glass is on the, so I keep going down because these are not stressed words. I'm starting a new word that is stressed, so I'm going to go high in pitch, table. The glass is on the table. So that's melody, what words I choose to stress and go high in pitch for. Now, while we choose to shine on the content words, the words that bring the content, in this case glass and table, by going higher in pitch and prolonging them, function words play a smaller role in this show. They are reduced. We kind of want to hide them. We want to reduce them to a point where they don't interfere or they don't compete with content words. So if we're going back to the glass is on the table, function words are the, is, on, and another the. We reduce the vowel in those words to a schwa. A schwa is a really reduced vowel sound. It sounds something like this. To make the sound, we just...
Okay, here's the important part. Everybody pronounce after me. Uh. Come on, girls. I want to hear you. Nice, nice. That very relaxed sound is not an it's not an e. It's very relaxed. Like, don't move your mouth a lot at all, and just say uh. Nice. Okay. This sound, the sound that she is talking about right now, we are going to see the importance in a minute, is the schwa sound. This is not the schwa sound that you can see in my pronunciation board. You will see the schwa in the bottom, separated from all the rest of the sounds. And the reason it is separated is because it is a very unique sound that we use for all different letters. It can represent any vowel, A, E, I, O, U. And we use the schwa sound when we are pronouncing function words. In this case, in the example that she is giving, is article the, es, un, and the. In Spanish, we have different sounds per vowel. We have A for A, E for E for I, O for O, and U for U, no? And this can confuse a speaker, a student, because in English, you can pronounce this E, this I, this O, and this E with the same sound, with the schwa. This is because it's a weak sound. Attention here. All the function words. Let me help you. Where is it? Function words. Here. All function words are pronounced using the schwa. And this helps pronounce irrelevant words faster. Pronouncing the function words with the schwa will give you fluency when you speak, understanding when you listen, and focus on the relevant words when you read. If you pronounce the words, the function words with the schwa, then you are going to be able to speak better, basically. Speak better, understand by consequence when you will listen to an American person, and when you read, you are going to be able to focus on the principal words, the relevant words that you need to focus on. Okay? So, I want you to try to begin. Try pronouncing these three words. The words the, es, and the with the same schwa. So, repeat after me. Ah, ah,
Oh,
ah,
ah,
the,
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 es,
is,
es,
is,
un,
on,
un.
on,
You see? Un,
on,
the,
the,
the.
the,
Okay.
is,
Now,
the,
I like the fact that these three words, these function words, are together. Because now we can put it together faster. Asanda. Asanda. Come on, everybody. Asanda.
is, and the,
Asanda.
is, and
Nice.
the, is, and the,
Asanda. Now,
is,
Jesse.
and
Asanda.
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 Good. With this, you can identify different words that you know you will expect to hear as is, on, the, right? But American people will never pronounce is, on, the. They will say isn't the table, isn't the table, isn't the table. Okay? The schwa sounds helps us most of the cases. The schwa sound makes the function words sometimes it makes vowels disappear. If you pronounce S on the, let me go to the dictionary, just a second. If you pronounce isn't the, you are going to see that the word that represents the letter O, or the sound that represents the letter O, disappeared. So try to pronounce it again. Everybody repeat. The glass is on the table.
The glass is on the table.
Okay, let's pronounce. Eliminate the O. It's on the table.
The glass is on the table.
Exactly. It's on the table. This helps us. Well, the letter O disappeared because it's so
It's on-
quickly a letter S and the letter N gets together. You see? The glass isn't the table. So it's the glass isn't the. Yes, comprehension or not?
Yes.
Yes. The glass isn't there. On the other side, we have content words. Content words, or the difference between content and function, is that function are usually words that connect, they have a grammatical utility, like an article, like a conjunction, a preposition. An article is like, for example, the, a, an, right? These words are usually pronounced with a schwa. The, and actually, if you see the dictionary and you look for the word the article, you are going to see that you have two pronunciations. When it's weak, it's only the schwa sound. But when it's strong, it sounds a.
A.
But this is only when people are being super emphatic, like very, very emphatic. I want I don't know, coffee, right? I want a coffee before my job, But in this case, I am maybe stressed, or maybe I am in a hurry, or maybe I am angry. But if I say, I want a coffee, that's a very normal way to pronounce the indefinite article. Similar case happens with an.
An.
And when it's strong is an, like very open.
An. An. An.
This is strong, this is weak. And the same case happens with the article the. When it's strong, it sounds
The.
but when it's weak, very relaxed, it sounds
The.
okay. That's the reason the schwa sound is so important. It will help you with the small details of pronunciation, comprehension, and everything that you haven't that you think it's difficult on listening and speaking. The schwa sound will help you with it. So this is going to be our priority in the first month. Practicing and dominating the schwa sound and knowing when to use it and when not to use it. There we go. Function words. So what about content words? Right? Did you take a note on what are the content words?
The content words are usually it's usually used to stress the word in a sentence.
Yes, they stress the word in a sentence, and this is going to be the complete pronunciation, the correct and complete and full pronunciation that we are used to, the normal speaking. Now, what words in specific are content words? Did you take a note on that, Diane?
Yes. Nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs.
And that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's pretty much it. All content words are the content. This is the meat of the taco, you know? Function words are the connection of it, the bones, the structure. But content words is important stuff. Verbs, adverbs, adjectives, everything that is the information we want to hear. And here is when we say that all function words should be pronounced strong and loud and loudly. In the case of the glass is on the table, now is the opposite. Number one, glass. Number two, table. It is the opposite. And in this case, is the full pronunciation. No schwa. Tension. In this case, no schwa. Glass and table. There we go. Questions right now?
No.
No? Perfect. So this is going to be our first practice before we go to pace and intonation. First, we are going to see how you can read out loud and identify content words and function words. I made it easy for you. In capital letters, you have the content words. And in lowercase letters, you have the function words. Try to pronounce it. First, I want you to listen. Very good. Yes. Attention.
Yesterday, my friends and I went to the beach. The sun was bright and the weather was perfect for swimming. We brought food and drinks to enjoy a picnic. While we were there, we played volleyball, built a hacienda siestile, and watched the waves crash on the shore. It was one of the best days of the summer, and I hope we can go back soon.
Okay. Did you notice how the lowercase letters are all interconnected and very fast spoken?
Yes.
Yes? Or
Yes.
this is completely unheard for you?
No, yes, it noticed.
Okay. Well, I'm going to help you with connections. Number one, let's begin with Jessie. Let's begin with you, girl. Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to put over here, let me find semicircle. To put connections. Whenever you see this symbol, you need to connect the words.
Okay.
Pronunciation number one, attention, yes.
Yesterday, my friends and I went to the beach.
Action.
Yesterday, my friends and I went to the beach.
Perfect. That sounds good. To the beach. To the. Don't say to the, okay? One more time.
To the beach. Yesterday, my friends and I went to the beach.
Oh, it's not tada, it's ta the.
Ta-da,
Yeah. Ta
ta-da.
the.
Yesterday, my friends and I went to the beach.
I hear
Eh,
data. Don't say data.
Italian?
You need to pronounce the
Okay,
first
okay,
T as strong. T, 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 t.
okay, one more time. Yesterday, my friends and I went to the beach.
Much better. Much better.
Okay.
To the beach. Good. Next line. Diane. You're going to pronounce all the way all together. Connect these two. And put, let me, just a second with a little schwa I need you to use. Right here. Okay, next line. 1, 2, 3, action.
The sun was bright and the weather was perfect for swimming.
Okay. Let's pronounce some words I want to try and change. The, not the.
The
Exactly.
the
And
sun
uh-huh.
was bright and the weather was oh, I'm sorry, I made
Don't worry, repetition.
the sun was bright and the weather was perfect for swimming.
Good. Let's correct. Let's correct one consonant.
The
Kinda. Over here.
weather
This symbol should sound like this.
weather
Exactly. Now give me the
weather weather
I
the
don't hear the
weather
Exactly. Don't forget the R.
weather. Okay, okay.
Weather.
Weather.
Excellent.
Weather.
You're pronouncing weather, and that sounds
Weather.
like a different word.
Okay.
Another word that I want to correct is this one. Look how this symbol is not is different in the sounds, okay? Look at this. The symbol you see in the dictionary is this one.
Er.
Right? And the one that you are
Perfect.
pronouncing, you are pronouncing this one.
Air. Air.
Do you hear how it's
Air.
different because it's very open?
Yes.
So don't open the R. Keep it close. Per.
Perfect.
Exactly. So it's perfect,
Perfect.
not perfect.
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 Per.
This now will change the pronunciation. 1, 2, 3, action.
The sun was bright and the weather was perfect for swimming.
Okay, again, weather.
Weather.
Exactly, again.
The sun was bright and the weather was perfect for swimming.
Uh-oh. You keep
Weather.
saying weather. Exactly.
Weather.
Not added you. Weather. Don't be afraid to
Weather.
use your tongue. Yeah.
Weather.
Weather. With your tongue.
Weather.
Like out of your mouth. The.
Weather.
Excellent. Again.
Yeah. The sun was bright and the weather, sorry, weather
It's uh-huh.
was perfect for swimming.
Excellent. That's the difficult part. If we are breaking
Weather.
habits, right?
Weather.
Sometimes this particular level is disruptive because sometimes we bring very good practice from the past, but some words stay differently. So we need to change it a little, and we're going to perfection your your speaking.
Okay.
All right, good job. The sun was bright. I love the way you use was, like you put it very very low. Was bright.
It was bright. And
Actually,
the weather
on the weather,
was perfect for swimming.
exactly. Very good. Very nice. And the weather was perfect for swimming. Good job. Next line. Let's listen.
We brought food and drinks to enjoy a picnic.
And we are going to connect these two. These two. We're going to use schwa here, here. And in this case, I want to hear the to enjoy. I think she says to enjoy.
We brought food and drinks to enjoy a picnic.
In the case of the to, the schwa is not necessary because the next letter is a vowel. Attention, note about the schwa. Note about the schwa. Let me take a note over here. When the schwa no, when the function word is followed by a vowel, we don't pronounce a schwa. Do you understand the note?
Yes, I do.
Mhm. In the case of to, this shouldn't be ta. Normally, it is ta if the next word starts with a consonant. To go, for example. To play, for example. To practice. But enjoy starts with E. Therefore, it is incorrect to say ta enjoy. Okay? Because it's forced and stronger and more difficult to pronounce. Got it?
Mm.
Good. So read this line, yes. 1, 2, 3, action.
We brought food, food and
Food and
drinks,
exactly.
food and drinks to enjoy.
Uh-uh. In this case, it's not a schwa.
No, this is to enjoy,
Yes.
to enjoy, to
Mhm.
enjoy,
Disconnect. It's not connected.
to enjoy a picnic.
Good. Try again.
We brought food and drinks to enjoy a picnic.
Sounds good. One correction.
Brought,
Exactly. Remember, it's not O. It's only A.
brought,
brought,
Brought with an A.
brought,
Ah. Say that with me. Ah.
brought,
Brought.
brought.
Nice. Again.
We brought food and drinks to enjoy a picnic.
Try to together. To end. To
To
end.
enjoy,
Exactly.
to enjoy
Don't separate. A picnic.
a picnic.
Good. One more time and you finish.
Yes, we we, brought, we brought food and drinks to enjoy a picnic.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. This one is going to be a challenge. All together. It's all together. Listen to this.
While we were there, we played volleyball, built a sand castle, and watched the waves crash on the shore.
Did you hear how it's
Yes, it was like faster.
yeah, it's very faster. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
Little bit sand castle. And watch the waves. In this case, we need a schwa because waves is consonant. On the shore. Action, Diane. 1, 2, 3, go.
While we were there, we played volleyball, built a sandcastle, and watched the waves rock. Again, I'm
Word.
sorry.
Again.
Well,
Before you start, separate a little bit more on the commas. Don't connect there, we. Pause.
Okay.
Mhm.
While we were there, we played volleyball, built a sandcastle, and watched the waves crash on the shore.
Nice. That sounds much better. That sounded much better. I would give a little bit more space on we played volleyball,
Build
built
the
a sandcastle.
sun castle
Aha, yes,
and watch the waves crash on the shore.
on the shore. Very good. Very good application of the schwa.
Yes.
But it's difficult, no? Because we
Yeah,
want
it's
to say
difficult. It's
they.
difficult. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. It's a different way to think about this. We normally don't learn English with phonetics. And this
Yes.
comes, that's the reason sometimes it is difficult to read. Or you know what happens? American people don't understand us when we read.
Yes.
We know English, we can speak correctly, our grammar is flawless, we understand them very well, but when we are reading, they don't understand us. What happened? You know? This is the reason. This is why. Anyway, good job, Diane. Very good job.
Thanks.
The last one. Listen to this.
It was one of the best days of the summer, and I hope we can go back soon.
I don't know you, but I hear the word one stronger.
Can you repeat it again?
Sure.
The pronunciation,
Sure.
please.
It was one of the best days of the summer, and I hope we can go back soon.
It was one.
Yes.
No? Sounds stronger. Mm-hmm. We can go back soon. There is another note I want to give you. Ashwa? About function words. When the function word ends in T or D, we can omit it. We can literally not pronounce it. Focus on the pronunciation of this conjunction, it and was. Listening to the audio, how the letter T is not pronounced. Attention.
It was one of the best. It was one of the best.
Do you hear a T?
Yes. It was.
It was. It's like they removed the T. It was one. It was one. So imagine how difficult it is for a Spanish speaker. Number one, we forget to use the word it because it doesn't have a meaning in Spanish. And then when American people say it, we forget that it is there, right? Because they are not pronouncing the letter T. So that becomes another problem when we are listening to American people. So let's try to pronounce it. Also, it happens also in the letter D. And watched. And watched. Listen to this.
And watched the waves crash. And watched the waves crash.
Do you agree?
Yeah, totally.
Well, that happens with function words. So let's try it again. It was one of the best days of the summer. And I hope, you see, not the, and I hope we can go back soon. Yesy. 1, 2, 3, action.
Okay. It was one of the best days of the summer,
Mhm.
and I hope we can go back soon.
Nice. The only correction I'm going to give you is the classic one. How do you pronounce this?
It's
Exactly. Remember the difference, Diane? This is probably new for you. It's different to pronounce this
It.
versus this.
Eat.
Do you hear how this is stronger?
Yes.
Eat.
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 Exactly. This is eat, and this is more relaxed. It.
It's.
It.
Mhm.
It's.
It was. 1, 2, 3, action, yes.
it was one of the best days of the summer, and I
Shua sound of the summer.
of the summer.
Of the. Actually, it's two
Of
two
the
schwas, eh?
summer.
Of the, not of the. No,
Of
no, no.
the-
Of the. Uh-huh.
of the. It was one of the best days of the summer,
Uh-huh.
and I hope we can go back soon.
We can go back soon. Yeah. Very good. Welcome. What again?
Very bad.
Very bad?
Did you say?
No, very good.
Ah,
I didn't say
so,
very bad.
mm,
Very bad. No, no, no. Very, very good. Okay? Welcome to function words versus content words. When we are talking about vocabulary, normally the content words are new and the function words only connect. The function words help you have correct structure when you write, okay, and when you speak. And the content words help you give content to your speech, right? Now that you have vocabulary in your mind, now let's emphasize the words correctly so you can be understood and understand people with no problem. Any question right now?
No.
Well, we finished for today. Very good job today. Tomorrow we continue with shadowing, but now no subtitles. Let's see how you do. Right? See you tomorrow.
Okay.
okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
See you.